Thanks for offering the Christmas game answer. Today we are going to analyze these few stocks. The first one we go to is RIOT. Do they have YM chip entry for monthly chart and weekly chart? The monthly chart you can see this stock basically they have chips coming here and here. Okay, which is back to 2020. So monthly chart they don't have any buy signal for the institution. But if we look at the weekly chart, do we have anything? The answer is still no. The answer is no. But I want to go further to analyze for you. But with my A up and down, the YM up and down, basically you can see one up here. Okay, we just need to wait the trend line to go upward. So this stock doesn't win our Christmas game for 1 month asset. But if we go back to the daily chart, we can see here they're going upward, and we have a up and down, the up coming up here, and also we have a bunch of YM chip entry. So this is kind of like, I hope this one can also kind of like a Christmas gift for you. So this is ROIT. We look at the YM chippers also. We still have a lot of individual inside, but you can see they're slightly changing the trend. Remember, this is only daily chart. Daily chart, the holding time is much shorter than the weekly chart. Okay, so but still okay. I mean, we have an up here. So the next one we go to is Costco. Not Costco. Costco. Yeah, Costco. So Costco is one very good stock. Let's see, do they have any institution coming for monthly chart first? For monthly chart, the institution basically coming in 2008. After that, they have been all the way up. So far, we don't have a down. But lately, okay, just monthly chart. So monthly, they did not win the YM chip entry. But monthly, you will see they are having a quite a correction here. You see here, the red line, they're tilting downward. Okay, they're tilting downward. So how about the weekly chart? Because when they go down enough, basically the weekly chart they will have some buying. So is it enough? Let's see the institution, did they buy on the weekly chart? They do. So congratulations for the Costco, the one who provide the answer. I will send you a message I will give you a comment on your YouTube comment. So you have to reply me on the email. Okay. So basically weekly chart, they have this signal. So thanks for offering this answer. So we will keep an eye on Costco as well. So basically we have an up and they go above the red. And more important is YM chip entry. They have the signal. Institution came in. When they happen to have this signal around this price, basically about 800 to 900 this range, it means afterward the up is much bigger than this price range because they're not aiming for such a short profit, not aiming for 10%, not aiming for 20%. The last time it happened for Costco, for weekly chart, this audience have a very good eyesight for Costco because I did not track Costco, to be honest. The last time they happen to have weekly chart, this signal is 440, and then they go up all the way to 1,000. So how many times you can see, right? So right now we have the same signal, okay? Right now we have the same signal. The red not yet changed the direction, but we already have an up and go above the red. And also the YM chip pass, also they have one red candle go above this purple line. Okay, so as a bonus for you, so that's why I want to provide you 1 month free asset for my indicator. Hopefully, in the future, you can tell us more stock you have find this kind of signal. Okay, so this is the promise. So now we go back to the daily chart. The daily chart also we have a up, we have this, and we have this. So far, the blue is tilting downward. Okay, so you can see it's faster than the traditional method. So if you see the traditional method, you are using this blue line. Okay, so this blue line, we are not yet touching it yet. So if you're using traditional method, you don't have a buy signal. But if you have my indicator, you already know institution come in for the for the weekly chart. Okay, so Costco. The next one we go to is DASH. DASH, I have no idea what they do. So now the first thing we look at is monthly chart. Do they have any signal for monthly chart? One second. Okay, monthly chart like this. We have, so if you have my indicator, the very powerful latest indicator is the up and down. You can see right away the down, right away the up. By the way, they only show the live market. When the market is closed, they don't really show that much because they need to do some calculation. Okay, so right now, Dash, they have like they go above the previous resistance here, and they serve as a support here. Okay, do we have YM chip entry? The answer is no. Okay, and the trend is going downward. And traditional method, you will see here, they serve as a support here. Let's see if they can serve. But with my indicator, they already tell you this is a downward trend here. Okay, so something you need to be aware for monthly chart. For the weekly chart, do we have the buy signal for YM chip entry? The answer is no. Last time you showed YM entry is 2022 October here. Okay. At that time, they have a strong signal to tell you they are buying because the green candle show up. Right now, we don't have buy signal and we have a down signal here. So sometimes when we look at the chart, wow, it has dropped a lot. Sometimes it happened to me in the beginning also. When it drop a lot, I want to catch the stock. And then actually it's not really a lot for the institution. It's not a lot for the institution. Although they show a up signal for the YM Club Fast. So short term they were doing rebounds because the blue is still going downward for weekly chart. I'm looking at the big trend, the big market cycle, for you to have a bigger picture rather than to looking at the 15-minute or 30-minute. I want you to get your time freedom as well, to spend time with your love, to spend time with your hobby, to spend time with your family. And this is something I want my friend and also I want myself to do it. So that's why I'm doing this channel. Now we go back to the daily chart. They have up signal here. They have this. It means the short term, they do have some opportunity for Dash. Okay. I don't know this stock, by the way. I don't recommend any trade. This one is, the next one is my favorite, Meta. Everyone know Meta, right? So now we look at the monthly chart first. Do they have any signal? The answer is no. And the red is going downward. The blue serving as a support right now. Okay, so you can see there's nothing, but it doesn't show a down signal here. So it is good. It means maybe on the half time we have opportunity to buy. So now look at weekly chart. Do we have opportunity to buy? Okay, unfortunately we don't, and we still have a down here. Okay, so basically what happened is the last time to show YM chip entry, it is back to, actually it's not far away, it's May 2025. Okay, I think I mentioned also Meta on this channel when they show up YM chip entries here and tell you guys to buy. At that time, I did not invent this indicator called up and down. Okay, so now look at this. When we have a down, of course we have an up signal here. Of course, you see here, I mean, look here, up and down. Can give you a bigger picture, but I still want you to look at this line to know what is going on. I don't want to show you up and down, finish the story. No, I want you to know what is going on with the stock. Okay, so I don't want you to rely on one single indicator. So now we have indicator for YM chip entry in April 2025 and May 2025. So right now we don't have signal here and we have a down. So remember when there's a down and the institution holding is reducing, we need to avoid that. So now the Meta did not win the game. So far, Costco is still the winner. So daily chart, I want to do a bit more analysis for you for Meta. So we have an up here. The blue is going upward. How about super long? The super long is still going downward, and we have a down here. So this moment, okay, for example, now, although we have an uptrend, but the money is it strong, the money? This moment, no. You see, from here, YM big buy is a big volume trade. When they flash the red, it's net sell. And then they go below zero, it means the money market is weak. Okay, so basically it's getting weaker, and then they flash a down signal here. So Meta is also not not qualified for our Christmas game challenge. Okay, so the next one is cons. Coinbase. Coinbase, I also like this company. If you like crypto, Coinbase is one of the company you can also uh, consider. But by the way, this is not a ooh, interesting. Monthly chart, no YM chip entry, but we have up here. We have a up here. It's very interesting. We have a up here. Okay, because it's quite high price and we have a up. And if you follow my channel, you know I upload the uh crypto video just I think yesterday. So watch that video. It's quite good video. I will put it at the end of this video so you can watch it. Monthly chart. Hi, you're lucky. We do have so we have two winners. Coinbase and Costco. You will have 1 month free asset for my indicator. You on my or under your comments for the answer you can mention your trading view account or I will send you also my email address. You reply me. Okay, so we have a down signal, but we have YM chip entry. We have YM chip entry. Now what is going on? They did go above the red, but for weekly chart, I want you to look at the money. The money is not that strong yet. Not yet. This money is tilting upward, but it's not yet above zero. So remember, if you have a lot of money, let's say um, you want to add your position for Coinbase, you may add a little bit. But if you have limited resources, you may wait for a little bit more signal. Okay, this is weekly chart. Now we go back to daily chart. Daily chart, do we have any signal to buy? Now we look at of course, we have YM trip entries because weekly chart, we already have it. Now, what happened is we need to look at the blue. The blue already going upward. Do we have an up here? Wait. If it doesn't have an up here, so it doesn't have an up yet, okay? And the blue is still going downward. But by the traditional method of our traditional method, when we go above the blue and when we have YM chip entry and the money is not too bad here, we can add our position, but not 100% because the blue is still tilting downward. It's possible when the blue is still going downward, this is kind as a rebounds. It's possible they come back down. As long as the blue is downward, listen, as long as the blue is downward, this is just a rebound and they have a possibility to come back down. Okay, so the one thing we need to wait is the blue going upward. Okay, if you want to usually, like say in this situation, I'm not recommend you to do any trade, but in this situation, you can add 10% or 30% to the Coinbase. I don't mean your whole portfolio. I mean for one stock, the amount 10 to 30% to add on here. Okay, so this is Coinbase, and when they change the direction, you can add more. But so far, they did not change the direction. Okay, so this is the update today. So we have two winner. Please leave me your TradingView account under your comment, or I will also give you my email so you can reply me your email, and I will give you 1 month TradingView free asset for my indicator. And thank you so much for providing this kind of stock. Without you guys, I can never find so many good stock. So let's do it together. And hopefully for the winner can provide us more. We need your more insights, more answer for the stock so we can share on this channel. So click like, subscribe, share with your friend if you like this channel. I see you next video. Everyone have a nice weekend. See you. Bye.